But speaking about crowds, recently, the Pro League published an article stating that the Pro League team Morvan, they had the highest attendance based on their new format.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't know if it's based on they checked it with gate attendance, I don't know, record keeping or so on, and so on. But it seems as if it was a large crowd. I still have my doubts about the whole community thing.
Yeah.
So Kevin, what do you think about that?
Just come to me. What if having those games in the community as compared to, let's say, the stadium? Because we have games in the Arthur Stadium and it's not exactly in the community itself. So having games closer to that community would be easier transport-wise for the average fan to get to the games because you have to spend money in transport or gas.
Yeah.
So you can easily walk to your community field or savannah and look at the game. And I'm sure that if infrastructure was built around that, you can probably start to charge very low cost and slowly increase. But to really capture that initial crowd, I think it's possible. So it may be an idea for the future.
Yeah, it's maybe a sign of things to come. I went to the first game down. It was down at Mahaika Oval, and it was okay. They have very good fans. The facilities were okay, but I still think it's a good idea. It's an issue a lot of people are torn about. Yeah. Some people are very, staunch and say, listen, we should keep it in the stadiums. What's the point of having the stadiums? Yeah. If the fans really love the game, they'll go to the stadiums. But then, for the reasons you just said, some people just don't want to. The Atabola Stadium, for example, you have to go off the highway. Yeah. Then you have to find your way inside the stadium. And if you're a guy who doesn't have a vehicle, you just don't really care to go there. We spoke about it in a previous episode with Andrew Samuel from TT Warrior Fan Zone. But it's an interesting thing. Will this translate to the other games in the other communities? I don't know. But it's a promising sign. I hope, because I don't have all the facts, but I hope it translates into ticket sales and revenue.
Yeah.
I've seen a recent documentary, I think the people from Morva, they did, where they really put in some effort into developing the facility. And that's a good sign. I remember once when I was doing some work at Central, they used Gilbert Park. And it was a very interesting approach. Lots of people came. I don't think they made lots of money, but people saw and they came down and started to pay attention. And what I hope, my major concern is, and I spoke to some players as well, former players, their one issue is that if you have a professional league, and you have players who want to play at a top level and who would like to play international football, the conditions of the ground and the facilities need to catch up.
Yeah.
So there's a
safety as well.
Yeah, safety as well. A lot of those places don't have the procedures in place. And Kevin, as an area you are familiar with.
Yeah. SOPs and everything.
Yeah. So these people, there's little things we have to look into. So the Pro League, I'm pretty sure, did their research. So we'll see how it goes. I hope it works well. It helps football. I think, in my eyes, once the facilities match the community, I think it'll be a genius thing. But we'll see how that turns out. So, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about the new initiative on the Pro League, having games, taking it back to the community, which is what a lot of people have been asking for. So we'll see how it goes and, support your team. And generally, give us your thoughts about the CONCACAF Champions League and why you think CONCACAF teams struggle year after year.
Yeah, Andre, where can they find you?
You can find me at Andre Soklal on Twitter and Instagram.
You can find me at Kev868 on Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget to like our videos, comment, subscribe, and leave questions. Why? Because when you do that, you qualify for the chance to win a copy of FIFA 17 and also tickets to the upcoming game against Costa Rica versus Trinidad and Tobago. Yes. So do it. Now.
Okay, everyone, and don't forget, if you like and subscribe our YouTube page, Extra Time TV, you instantly qualify for the opportunity to win 2 tickets to the Trinidad and Tobago versus Costa Rica on November 2016.